while, we've had another comment on our feedback form from EJC1, which is:
I've searched for properties in Kent and then sorted by yield. The top listed items were student rooms. The adverts clearly said that the rent was $5,600 per year, but you've estimated it at $8,000 plus. You have also suggested that a mortgage would be possible on this kind of property, which, given doesn't include a kitchen, appears unlikely. I've lost faith in your analysis looking at these properties.
So first of all, we do want to say thank you for these comments. The rents that we give are for a single let property rather than student accommodation. Also, the student accommodation shouldn't have actually come at all on the website. We do filter through the properties and we filter 99% of these sort of properties out. There is just the 1% like student accommodation or boats that manage to slip through and get on our website. There are anomalies and they shouldn't really be on there, so if you do see these sort of things, we do ask that you think about it a little bit and maybe just question whether it would be a one-off or is it actually a good deal for you, and try and ignore it if you can.
Okay, but what about the rental estimate?
So the rental estimate, as I said, we give is for a single let rather than student accommodation, so it's for a fully enclosed flat with a kitchen and everything rather than just a student room sort of thing. So obviously the rents that we've got is going to be a bit higher than the one that the estate agents give. Also, the rents that we give are just a guide for you so that you can see roughly what sort of property will get what sort of rent, and it just gives you a quick way to see which will come down in terms of highest to lowest yield.
Okay, thank you. You also suggested that it's possible to mortgage that type of property.
We haven't really suggested it's possible to mortgage that type of property. The calculators we've got for the mortgage are on all of the properties. Mortgages are down to personal circumstances, so if you had the best property with the best yield but you didn't have the income or the right assets for it, the banks won't lend to you. Vice versa, if you had the right income or the right assets, the banks will lend to you a lot more for a lot of more different stuff. So mortgages are really down to personal preference and personal circumstances more than anything else.
So why are the calculators on the page?
So the calculators are actually on the page to give an idea of what cost of funds will be like. So if a property isn't mortgageable because, for instance in this case, it doesn't have a kitchen, once a kitchen's been put in, people can see and look what it would be mortgaged at and what sort of mortgage they could get for it. It's really more there, they're just there to give people a quick idea and they can fiddle with it to see what sort of mortgage they're going to be getting. In the future we might be getting some bridging companies in on our website that give their bridge rates so that people can actually type in the bridge rates in the calculators as well and compare that to a normal mortgage or no mortgage. So they, like if a bridge rate was say 8%, they could compare that and type it in the calculator to see what sort of thing it would give. We add calculators on all the property pages. It's more there just to give a quick idea and they're there to help people if they want to see what a property will be like with a mortgage at a different price. Then it's for them to help figure it out and adjust it to their own sort of needs. We are sorry that you've lost faith in our analysis and our system. Obviously the property you picked out was one of the 1% properties that we've managed to not filter. However, 99% of the properties are still very accurate in terms of our scores, our rents and our yields. We hope this helps.
Okay, thank you Elaine for explaining.
No problem. If you have any questions or comments, don't hesitate to ask them down below. Thanks for watching.